Hey guys, it's Talion here, playing more Amarantus. So last time, we were just kind of doing our normal thing, chilling with Reckon and stuff, and then something interesting happened. Um, I thought we would just get, a normal little, dialogue option and have a slightly different conversation with Ghost Mom this time. But then we told her about how she was dead, and she seems to have, realized that she's dead to start, but also, regained some of herself, I guess? She seems to be more solid now, which I don't know if that actually means that she's not going to fade away, or what? I don't know. What does this mean? Are things going to be different now? Is Ghost Mom going to be stronger? Is she not going to disappear? Oh my gosh, that would be great. I had honestly kind of given up on that. I thought that no matter what we did in this game, Ghost Mom was going to disappear regardless, and I was going to be sad about it. But if we can actually... I mean, I think she's probably going to end up disappearing at the end anyway, just because, she's dead already. Her time is up. It's probably not good for her to just linger in the mortal plane. It'd probably be for the best for her to eventually find rest. But, I don't know. I want her to have more time with Auric and just ideally some time with Reckon. I still need them to interact. Oh, that's the thing that's getting to me the most. The fact that they're so close but they can't talk to each other. Ugh, it's been killing me. Killing me. I swear to God. Ugh. But yeah, I guess let's just finish off this run and see if things go any differently. They carry two heavy crates. Marius dramatically reveals the contents. Bottles of miscellaneous and well-aged spirits. Ray studies each bottle carefully. Class as hell. I can't read this one. Give it to Reckon. Or he can just take it. As funny as that is, I also just... I'm a little concerned. I hope he's not just going to sit all alone in his room and drink it by himself. I feel like that's exactly what's happening. I'm just sweetie, no. Don't do that. It's fun when he drinks it and then he just, can't read people's minds anymore and he gets to hang out with us and experience how we communicate. But it's less fun when he's just sitting depressed in his room. The writing did look somewhat eclair. I suppose he has a claim to it. Leave him be. He cradles four long-necked bottles in his arms. You sure that's wise? If Moraise is intent on getting wasted as I can't talk. Moraise is intent on getting wasted as I suspect. She's going to be miserable. And my love gets mean. You and I can take the balcony. I'm gonna get drunk and forget I'm upset with you. Sorry, Marius. You're really fond of that balcony. I have to say, now that we know that Marion is buried near here, I've definitely been wondering whether, she was one of the people who was staying here before. Was it her and Kaudat maybe? And Who else would have been with them? Like, would baby Auric have been with them at that point? Like, oh man, there's still so many details that we don't know. Like, how... We don't know anything about, like, Auric's early life. Like, at what age did Malantari take him away? And at what age did Marion die? Like, my original theory had been that Marion just, like, died in childbirth and she never got to meet him, but it sounds like she did get to interact with him as a child at some point, at least. So that also makes it more mysterious how she actually died. I don't know. At this point in the game, there's still so many mysteries. More than anywhere else in this blasted cave. I thought you liked the blasted cave. Yeah, we've seen this conversation a bajillion times. Let's say we like the cave. You seem to be doing better. Murray must be smug. You have little faith. Rand's never gonna make you happy, huh? It's a bit more complicated than all that, though. Did you see me this morning? I've been planning with Reckon and the Major all day. I didn't get out of bed till the light started getting all pastel painterly, because everything ached. Still can't see straight. And everything smells like burning. We haven't lit a fire, right? Oh yeah, what the hell did this mean? Not since we came here. What is he talking about here? Why does he smell smoke? That's so odd. What does this mean? I never understand what the hell is going on in this game. I should talk to Murray. Can you smell smoke? Nope. Chalk that up to another "this is my life now" thing. What does that mean? Shit just keeps getting weirder and weirder, till it's weird enough that you gotta convince yourself you're only as weird as you were to start. And you're not, but you've made a full loop around. Me, I'm okay. I'm okay. Despite all of it. But I'm trying. Promise you I'm trying. But I don't know if I'm the right person to get you to where you need to be. I'm so over my head, Auric. You're just in your element, huh? You're so cool and collected. I don't get it. And Rand says... Never mind. Maybe she'll run away with me. Proper far away, I mean. We'll get it right, this thing. You mean... Wouldn't mind seeing what we could make of each other. It's hard to have a fresh start when you are everything you did wrong. I don't know if I've ever known what you wanted. You knew it well enough to go after it. Beneath all that, just call it... I want to feel like I'm in control. Don't we all? Amen. Here's to the pursuit of happiness. And the pursuit of happiness. And the pursuit of... Here's to friends. And all their patience. Aw. So cute. Hey, radio. Just getting started. What's up? Tell me, man. What do we do here? Okay, so this is... Now they're leaving. That's unfortunate. I wonder if this is because I was opposed to them earlier. If I was nicer to them, would they stay? Come on! We're maybe about to get a good ending! You don't want to be there for it? Yeah, more like Ghost Mom is not gonna let me die. Without Ghost Mom, I'd be dead for sure. Yeah, they can abandon me along the way. Come on, guys. We were so close. I have to go on full-on pacifist next time, yeah. Is that gonna help? Because that might make Rayanne even more mad, though. Do they... I don't remember the circumstances in which they leave. I've had them leave before. I wonder if it's because I wasn't supporting their relationship. I don't know. Maybe it is just the route I'm on. Aww. Maurice is such a sweet bean. I just want to ruffle his little hair. No hard feelings. None. We had our time, and hey, you're leaving me in a better state than you found me. Right back at you. It's been a privilege and an honor to see you this far. Till we meet again. Alright. Bye, guys. It's always so depressing. It hurts. Did you know? Of course you did. How long have you known? Barely longer than you did. I don't know, Auric. I suppose I should be proud that he kept secrets from me, that he's striking out on his own. I couldn't ask him to stay. Not on my behalf. Not when he was telling me he wanted to live his own life. So I suppose I can't say I'm sorry to you, either. Doesn't make me any less sad, though. You'll have us, Auric. And us ought to get packing. Alright, let's go skip. Wait, hang on. I think he was saying something about Marin, wasn't he? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oops. Look at her. She's all less ghosty. What do you need? For you to be there. Find the look in his eye, set to his head. Steal a piece of her from him, and see me in it. Yeah, this is gonna go totally differently, isn't it? What if we find out? It won't change us, Ari. Nothing could change us. I think I never had a choice. I have only ever been here. But if I had a choice... I could have chosen you, kiddo. You wouldn't have. You'd have chosen something that would have made you happy. And I wouldn't mind that. What are you talking about, dumbass? You do make me happy, son. Oh, I could have been happier, but... I want the world to be yours, my boy. I once wanted it to be mine. Here's to you, Ari. She turned it around! No! You can't do this to me. One step further. This goddamn game is gonna make me cry again. Oh, what's gonna happen? Holy shit, this is gonna be so different. The castle grounds are encircled by fortress walls, and those walls are surrounded by a sunken garden. As we wait for the sun to set, we pace the length of the walls. And the garden is rich and green and scattered with pools filled with goldfish. All it's missing is a few tall trees, a weeping willow, some benches. What is he comparing it to? He's comparing it to something from his memories, but I wonder if it's a memory of somewhere here. Of his childhood here. So we still know nothing about Arik's early childhood before he went away with Malantari. Whew. Why would he do this? Maybe he likes plants. Oh no, those are angel's trumpets. I'm pretty sure those are highly poisonous. Perhaps they all are. Or maybe it's because they look pretty. Oh, look, lovely. Here. Here. Is Mal on the other? I think the dungeon is here. The jail. Prison. I can't pick up the details. There are people in there. They're not happy. Right. We're camping ourselves right here. Night hits, we can get over this wall. Maurice's plan's still good. Is it good for all of us? You'll make it up there. So we wait it out. Reckon and I pull our hoods down over our faces, and we sit by the side of one of the delicate garden pools, and nobody bothers with us at all. Until it gets dark. You'd best be on your way. Which way? Unsavory sorts keep company here once it gets... I'm not going to send you away, if that's what you're worried about. Lord Stein doesn't have a problem unless you start ripping up the grass or pissing in the shrubbery. Why does he draw the line there? Our gardening budget's shot these days. Maintaining a garden like this... Never mind the Lord, I'd give you hell for it. We wouldn't want to hurt his gardening budget, don't you worry. That could have gone down worse. She's irritated, not suspicious. We're making this work. We're not here to pick fights. Not yet. Once it gets dark enough, we're hooked on and up and over the wall in an instant. Wait. Here's a little oasis of peace and calm. A pond gently swirling in the moonlight. A gnarled tree. A small wooden bench. I think this is the place he was remembering. I know this place. The starlight off the water. The shadow of the weeping willow trailing into the sky. Okay, yeah, presumably I already knew that. I dream of it every night. Yeah, that's where we talk to Ghost Mom. It's a memory of this place here. My dreams have brought me this far, and they will not fail me now. The grass is full of weeds. The pond is stagnant and stinks. The tree droops dangerously into the pond, and the bench is rotten like the salt-soaked furniture from the cave. But I know it. Every element different, grounded, lesser. A pond instead of a lake. A weary willow for a cluster of birches. A simple, quiet space that cast a distant reflection. This is my place. This is our place. I try to draw on her, but she won't come. She never was mine, was she? I was only hers for a time. You're a part of this, Marion. Do you hear me? I will bring you more. Hello, Vucky. We creep across the grass and stop by a barred window on the ground floor. Hello? No reply. Anyone? I glance at Reckon, but he's closed down. Hands holding his head, fingers twitching. He jerks his head. A nod. Mal! Tari? There's a breathy hiss, but from overhead, not underground. Horik! He sticks his head out of the window and peers down at us, 2 stories up. Horik? Yeah, I made it. We told him you wouldn't come after us. Too smart for that, we said. Not smart enough. But you're not the only reason I'm here. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, you have a plan, don't you? We're here for Lord Caudat. We? The 4 of us are reclaiming the country. It's our right. I don't know what you've worked out, but this is not how to do it. Your mother... I think I've worked out enough to know what my mother wanted. What's he done with Tari? Did she put up a fight? Is she dead? There's been no fighting, Auric. We agreed to come. Have you seen the members of the guard around here? He asked Tari if she wanted to go back to work, and she jumped at it. Still had her old uniform lying around. Smart boy. I, meanwhile, am left to my own devices. He can't stand the way I look at him. Are there any live-action visual novels? That's an interesting question. There's got to be something. Not that I know of, though. Harik, what sort of time frame are you working off? Weeks? Months? Hours. We're doing this quiet. Quick. And then what, Auric? This should have been a few years off still. What the hell were you planning? Oh my god. What the hell kind of plan did they have? One other question. What should I know about Marion? Yes, let's get answers finally. What have you been up to, son? We had a plan for all of this. This is my plan. It's too loud. He has to say it. You can't trust them any more than us, Auric. However they've said they'll use you. Achlau won't be on your side. Reckon would never... Wait. How do you know he's... Reckon's words. He has to say it. Each sound is soft, round-voweled. I understood him, but I don't recognize a single word. What? Hang on. What does that mean? He's only here to find his sister. I swear, Auric, before you came in, before they came to the house, we did have a plan for this. Like, I feel like Auric is just kind of gradually awakening his own, like, telepathy powers. I think that's what this is. Interesting. Sir, at least do me the grace of telling me who your sister is, or was. Marin and Dari. He said her name before, but now that I've tuned into the accent, I can hear the complexity of his vowels. Softer ahs and a diphthong partway through. Not Marin. Or Marion. It's our ears that keep adding the is sound. He's been saying something else all along. Her name was Moran. I can't. You do me the grace of putting this into words. This isn't mine to tell, or yours. Auric, you go and find him. You make him tell you. You make him tell you. You've come this far. I deliver you back into his hands. You tell them what happened to her. She died. Is that what you wanted to hear? There is nothing good or valuable here. There will be no satisfaction. All we wanted... Who's there? I go for my sword, and Reckon stops me. Tell them to take us to him. They will. My name is Auric Terryson, and I surrender. Take us to Lord Caudap, please. And despite all logic and sense, they do. Oh, I'm so excited. We're finally getting sort of answers. Some kind of conversations, at least. We aren't put in cells, which is what I think we were expecting. We're left in an abandoned wing of the castle. The others, I think, were given free rein. I'm locked into a dusty old bedroom. I search for her all night, and she doesn't come. She promised she wasn't leaving. It's hers to see through, more than mine. I kneel by the pond, and I listen to my own imagined breath. And she's not here. You bring some part of him back to me. I focus on my reflection. The tip of my nose curves up like hers does. My eyebrows have the same arch. Come on, Ari. Her chins are different, but her eyes are close. Though hers are alert and I always look half asleep. Always have. My hair is shaggy and wavy and hers is straight, and who knows what color. I look like a living, breathing, scared person. Those days are long behind her. You're almost as close as I've ever been, Ari. Marion! Shh, boy. I am thinking. I have enough of myself to think. Still being cryptic? When do you owe me the truth? Me? I owe you nothing. You owe me more than this. Did I not deserve better than what I will lay claim to everything mine by right. You don't. I race you to the end, son. Terryson. The Major's voice comes from the corridor outside. I lean against the door. I was dreaming. I was wondering who was going to come see me this time since I wasn't, like, on a romance route. But I guess the Major's close enough. Being awake might be better. Why are you awake? Personal. And it's not personal for you to decide my dreams are bad and wake me up. Nothing about Auric Terryson is personal. You overflow your skin. There is nothing to you when you're not with another. Huh. It's an interesting way to put it. You don't know me. How could I not know you? To witness you is to know you. You take up all the space. And what do you do? I am. All of us are without you. But you would not be real without us. Are you trying to make me feel better? You're not doing a great job. Yeah, that is like a really cryptic thing to say. No. I am here because no one else is. No one else. I'm going back to sleep. When the sun rises, they collect us. They walk us through empty corridors, striding silent, heads down. Oh, I'm so nervous. What's gonna happen? Ari. Reckon? He shakes his head. I told you I wouldn't let you go alone, my boy. A bit more bitter compared to previous runs, or is it just my impression? I don't know. Yeah, that was weird. But Ghost Mama's still with us, even when we're awake. I want to see where we are going. I want to look him in the eyes. She's here. I know she is. But my eyes and my thoughts slide away when I try to look for her. What are you doing? Making my own eyes. Reckon reacted to that. Who is that? Please! Please let them interact! Please, I'm begging! I'm begging, please! Who did she tell you she was? You can hear her? I can see you hear her. What does she think she is? I always wondered if you'd... Please! 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 Quiet. No! God damn it! We were so close! And we're pushed to our knees before him. It doesn't have to be like this. He's a good kid. He isn't ready yet. Soon. Yet, after all these years. I was his age last time, and you stood behind me. Because we backed you for greater things. Not for this. This was the best that I could do on my own. We're all out of time, Tari. You disgust me sometimes, Caudat. Sometimes. Look at him. You know him, Tari? How do you know me, boy? You thought you were the first. We learned better last time. What? The hell is she saying? You took this upon yourself. All I ever wanted. He's mine, Caudat. He's ours. We gave him everything we had. Time to find out if that was enough. All right. Tari. Tari hands me a sword. Heavier and broader than the ones I grew up with. This was not exactly what we raised you for, but it always was a possibility. Tari, we need to talk. Talk to your father when this is done. He won't give us any more time. Come now, darling. You learned the best from me by far. He never paid attention. Tari is so cool. I love her design. It's so badass. Remember what you've learned. He will make himself kill you if he thinks it is the only thing he can do. If he believes it is safer. But look at you. You've come so far, and he does not want to. He does not want to, Auric. Ooh. Auric, Terrason, I see you. Yeah. Let us play our roles. I can't. Of course I can't. He learned the same way I did, but against 20 more years of experience. I'm forced to my knees. Very well. You are mine. We move on. I'm still mine. Steal a piece of her from him, and see me in it. That was her only request. You're not in him. Or if you are, whatever part it is, he can't share with me. But you've always been in every piece of me, and you can take all of that. Caudat Stein. If you think you have half the claim to our boy I have, then it was worth these 20 years to kill you myself. Can he see her? No. Arhan. No. No, you can't do this. She's dead, and we go on. You killed her. Is that what they told you? You should know. You can't do all of this and not know. You will not talk over me. Not when I have made it here. Not when I carved myself down to pieces. To make it here and find you surrendered. We made our decisions. We knew where they could take us. All of us. If your story demands a martyr and a tyrant, then I killed her. If you look at one stupid, love-struck fool and one... you would not hate me for it. For that. Oh no, not for that. For far, far more than that. I loved her more than that. And what use has that been? What did that ever do for me? Did she ever love you back? You don't want to know this. We must know far more than we want to know. So you tell him, whoever you are. Whoever you are, how dare you? Who are you? Have they finally sent someone to find out? Someone to take a look in my head and learn about Auric and... No. I wanted to learn about my sister. She wrote home to you. She never mentioned you. Not by name. I don't. I can't even talk anymore. Rahavan. Is that his full name? Little Rahavan. Heart so opens it bleeds out. Older than I ever was. Yeah. Will you share her, Rahavan? With me? Yeah, I guess she just needed a piece of herself. Don't you... You can't talk to me. Stop looking at me. Reckon you can't... This is Moran. She's... Where did you learn that? Did he teach you? I know plenty. Yeah, he has been... Have they just been talking to each other in Achler this whole time? And Arik's understanding it, everyone else is just like, what the fuck are they talking about? Achler. Who taught you how to speak Achler? She was the most purposeful person I ever knew. What did she do? She died. And then what? She left a piece of herself. Rahavan, she needs whatever you can give. Ari. I don't understand. I thought you'd be. Make it stop talking to me. No! This is not going how I wanted it to! Oh, poor Reckon, though. It'll drain you dry. Hurry, I need to... What can I do for you? I don't have enough of her. Not yet. And Rahavan won't... Please. Yeah, I don't think she's, like, evil, but given Reckon's reaction, I think whatever she is not, is dangerous. Like, I don't think she wants to hurt Arik or anything, but I think she might just by nature of what she is. I mean, I don't know if... Like, Reckon clearly has some understanding of what she is, but I don't know if his assumptions are correct. This is getting so much more complicated. I know! I didn't realize this game could get even more complicated, but here we are! Like... Yeah, what is she? I don't think she's just a ghost. She's some kind of fragment of Moran, or maybe she isn't. Maybe she's some kind of supernatural entity that has taken Moran's appearance and identity. Like, I genuinely have no idea what she is. And that is a little bit scary. Like, I don't want to... you know, I want to believe that everyone could be happy, but I feel like I should trust Reckon on this. I feel like he knows more than we do, and he knows that whatever this thing is harmful. Oh, I don't like this! I don't like this at all! I need some water, hang on. Ah! I had to burn so much of it out to stay this long. What did she want so badly I'd do this to myself? Dad, you've come all this way to understand. Are you saying Ghost Mom is not our mom? I don't know! I mean, I definitely think she's not exactly a ghost. Maybe she's some kind of, like, memory fragment. Or maybe she's some other kind of supernatural entity. I think to some extent she is our mom. Or at the very least, she definitely believes that she is. But maybe she's something else. I don't know! We've come all this way to understand. I want to hear the truth from you. What happened? What did she want? What did she want? Her eyes were set on a horizon far beyond us. All I ever wanted was... I loved her enough for the both of us. I never expected her to feel the same. That wasn't what she wanted, or needed, from me. It's weird that she says, I need a piece of her, not of me. It is weird. I could see that being a thing that, like, she's such a small fragment that she doesn't necessarily associate herself with the rest of the whole. But it could also be something more nefarious. I don't know. It's kind of a thing where, like, if you lose your memories, you, like, might see your past self as a different person. Like, I think that could be the more, like, you know, innocuous explanation. But yeah, it could be more sinister. I imagine for her, it was the power. Now he started talking, the words tumble from him. I don't think he's said this stuff aloud in 20 years. I don't know how much of that is because it's me asking. What are you? What power? She must have looked at my father in the eye and thought, I know something you don't know. I have something you don't. Lord Adair, across the table. Growling and raging, thoughts visible even to me. Is this her, like, remembering her own memories? Or is she, like, taking that from Caudat as he's remembering? I don't know. Oh, this story is freaking me out, man. What are you? Caudat Stein. Scared and nervous and desperate. And he wanted more than anything. He was so scared. Everything he had to give, she'd take. And everything she took, he gave. Oh, and I paid the price for that. I'd have her until the war was over, and that would have to be enough. She wasn't interested in staying, but I had to. I made my peace with it. But then... I'm trying to remember what they said at the very beginning. About how I think he was saying that he wanted to be more than friends. And she was saying how, like, that's not what she wanted. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the dialogue. But we can see it again when we start this game for the bazillionth time. It's fine. It wasn't supposed to be possible. Ahlers and us. We didn't think it was possible. And when she realized, well, she knew the only way out was to leave. She told me she had to go home. Everything's still unfinished. Leaving it to me to deal with Adair. Our whole future was laid out before me. 2 futures. 3. I was so greedy. I never thought I'd keep her, but I wanted both of you, for as long as you'd have me.
Imagine what it might mean if you stayed, he said. Succession to the throne. The world we could build. A solution for Achlau, when this works. You would be all right. You'd have to be. He was so certain. He knew a place we could go. So we went.
The Summer Palace. That was as good as a happily ever after.
And then I died.
You're nothing of her, you know. Pale and broken, all you washed away. You're misshapen, misformed. You're nothing of her, and you're still here. You shouldn't be here. You should have come home, Moran. You child. If she hadn't seen it through, she'd still be alive. And I wouldn't be here, would I? Also, I just noticed that his scar mirrors her face marking. Something poetic in that, I guess. What did you hope would happen? All 5 of us would come back here. I finally know my father. It had to be me. 5, I guess, would be the 3 of them plus were Malantari with them or something? I don't know. The dare gone. War over. A new era. If it made me put her in the ground. Who's they? We did it anyway. Lou and Tari and I. And you. And it worked. Did anyone ever tell you that? Did they? For a moment. For months. We worked. What worked? Why does nobody ever say shit? But Adair had friends who believed in what he did and knew how he thought about me. I could weather it, but for you, it wasn't safe. Not with me. So yeah, he did send him away. Tari. He sent us as far away as we could go. We were meant to come back, once you'd fixed it. And then Ahala worked out she was gone. You could have told them the truth. Told them what? Even the truth made me look guilty. My own thoughts back then would have confirmed everything they suspected. Should I have explained that there was no way to save them? Offered you up as the last bastion between anyone and the throne? Someone who shouldn't exist, with no knowledge of what they might do. Leave my country to civil war or destruction. Theirs with the certainty there's no way out, and us to be. No, my duty was never to them.
war was being fought long before any of us were born. It doesn't care about us. They will keep finding reasons until it's burned itself out. Someone like Marion, she could have stopped it. She could have remade the world to be what she wanted it to be. But me... who knows who I would be if I could? I was only your age. We can't hold out much longer. Something needs to change, and now, here you are. We began like this. One of us should end like this, too. You coward! You complete... You... Sweet Caudette Stein. I wanted to see who he'd grow up to be. But he was so scared. Brave enough to kill his father. Too scared to admit he might have done something wrong. Easier to resign yourself to your father's war than to become someone responsible for what we did. I wasn't finished. I left that to you. You can't take me out like this when I never finished. She never... I wasn't done. I had barely begun. I was his age, and I chose to be who I had to be. I did what I had to do. It killed me, and I kept being who I had to be. Nothing was finished, and now I'm still here, and she won't let me go.
Reckon, you okay? You're back.
What did she leave to you? She was dying. And everything she had done, and every bad choice she ever made, would echo on and on and on, and she knew it. It was killing her, and she wasn't done. I am the drive to keep on going. Whatever it costs. Whatever is left behind. I am the drive to keep on going. I am the drive that keeps on going. I will kill him myself if you don't move. Act. But I can't. This is their mess. I was brought here for what comes next.
Oh boy! This game is insane! Holy shit! Alright. Let's do this first, I guess. Kill him. I guess. Oh my god. Phew.
You brought me this far, Maran. One step further. It's your right. Hand me your sword, Arik. Or Ari. Wait. Mine, please. Don't look at me. I still remember how it felt then. Once. to imagine you here now, being something more. Nothing could be enough. But this will have to be. Wait. Wait. Not here. He presses one hand to his chest, over his heart. My head, please. I always wondered if it hurt. I hoped.
Fuck this game! Hold on, I need to go grab my tissues. Oh! Why does this game do this to me?
I'm sorry I was not as brave as you. I will try to be now. Try harder.
Whew, what a line, though! It's just like, fuck you. You will never be good enough.
Is that enough? Let me go. Your son is victorious. Your lover is dead. Your work is over. Oh. Ari. My Ari. Have you... Do you have... Do you have enough to keep on going? I will. That's good. That's good. Is that it? I don't think I can decide that you've done enough. I fought for so long to stay, and now I must decide to be done. While there's enough me left to decide. Maybe you don't have to decide to be done. Maybe you have to decide to hand it over. Look at all you've done, Aran. All on your own. Someone else can step up now. All we can ever know is that it started, well... Thank you, son. And you, little one. Rahavan. If she could have kept you. Take whatever you can of me home. Please.
Ah! No! Okay, hang on.
Anything of me. I don't want to be here. I will. And that will have to be enough. Ari. Thank you. I always loved you. More than I had to.
Sir. Lou and I are here. We'll help you through this. Probably doesn't feel like it now, but you were raised for it. At least, that's how we always thought of it. How have you been thinking about it? I don't know. I suppose that'll do. Well, they're waiting for you. And you can hardly screw up the world any worse. It will rise in perfect light. It matches the other achievement! I love that poem. Alright, I guess we can skip all of these things. Ugh. There's apparently some kind of point where you can hug Reckon, and I wonder if that's now. But, may I? I think he wants to hug me. Or try hugging me, at least. You are getting better. Aww. What? Why in the world would they give you the choice not to? Horrible. Just for science. I step back. Sorry, I don't know how I feel about it yet either. Now, off I go. Wish me luck, and I will wish you the same. That never happened. Got a screenshot. It's beautiful. Thank you. With until it must be without. Yep. He does like to say that, doesn't he? I love Reckon so much. He's so sweet. Don't mess with the staff, Murray. Why have a title if I'm not going to use it? You knew that when you gave it to me. I did know that. What is it? I can't wait to see what the heck, Rayanne and Marius have been up to. Hang on, I need some water. I did know that. What is it? Those documents you sent around. This is all the same that what we've seen before. Why is this labeled as unread? She said she wanted to go home. It wasn't her. It wasn't. She was funny and messy and young. June was funny. And he wasn't. She'd still been June once. You're right. I should be glad that she thought she lasted longer. And once she must have been. There was always something so familiar about you lot. You lot? Who is he including in that? Oh! Like, I could understand him saying that he had felt there was something familiar about Auric, but who's you lot? Who else is he talking about? This fucking game! I swear to God! It's always something! He hugged the way that she did. He's back! Ari. Reckon you made it back. The journey isn't so long when you're not traveling through a war. I asked my father if he would come back with me and meet you. He did try, but out of the house is hard enough, never mind all this way. Well, hopefully once Auric is less busy with government stuff, he can come visit. He wrote you a letter. Or he dictated. Your spoken Achiller wasn't bad, but I didn't know if you could read. Can we investigate that, actually? I wouldn't know where to begin, but later. Here. We get a message from Granddad! For Ari. Ari is a good name. Comes right out of the stories. Strong history. Did your mother pick it, do you know? Rahavan says you think you can fix this. Well, you'd know. Why is... you have such a particular way of writing, it's kind of funny. We're all owed so much more, Ari. You, me, little Rahavan, little Moran. He just writes in such, like, short sentences. The war has taken and taken from us, but we will hold on to what we have. Lives and lives and lives, round after round after round. You came into many things that were not your choice. But I think, with what you did and what you were given to do, I think our family owes you a great debt. I think just being here is enough. I think it will have to be. Here they are. You guys ditched me. Hope you're happy. I mean, genuinely, I hope they're doing great. Shh, love. Tomorrow will be a better day.
Tomorrow's gonna have to be some kind of day anyway.
Hey.
Yeah?
What sort of day do you think it'd be if we'd stay...
Shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up. We agreed we had nothing to offer.
Oh, you want to come back? I wouldn't give them anything. But if we'd gone along for the ride, we could be...
Bo boy, I don't give a shit. I've been a queen before, and I didn't need Arik Terryson to get me there. Are you?
No, really. Really, it's okay. I wasn't. It was a thought experiment. Arik and I said no hard feelings. No regrets. He's doing what he needs to do. I'm where I need to be. I hope they at least come back and visit. Don't just cut us off.
Thinking about it is okay. Just don't waste energy on it. You and me, we got bigger issues to deal with. We got so many people we gotta punch.
Are they gonna say different things this time? Oh wait, hang on. I actually kind of wanted to see their conversation, though. To our boy. To Arik Terryson. No. Or Arik Stein.
Arik Stein briefly made me reign and better the world for it, with the people he has chosen to surround him.
Oh, what happened there? Leaving it finished, yep. Whew. All right. There we are. Let's try the other option. What does this actually mean, though? There's only one way to guarantee this is done. We hand him over to Ahalau. You and me, reckon. It should serve as a definitive end, if we're the ones giving him up. This is no merciful choice, Ari. They will pull his mind from him, and no truth will be found there. Only the world as they decided must be seen. There is no vindication awaiting this man. Not until his death. But there is vindication for us. For me. They'll know who you are and what you've done. They may hate you, but they will not fight you. They will make sense of you. He's right, though. You'll fix some things. You may break others. Don't concern yourself with that. You have enough to deal with.
Is it finished? Finished. And where am I? Eroded and fragmented. Pieced back together. Not enough left to know that I have won. Ari. My Ari. Tell me it's done. Make me believe it, and maybe she'll hear.
Is that it, then? I feel like this choice doesn't make any difference whatsoever. But whatever. No stabby stabby this time. I guess he gets to live. Huh. No mention of what happened to him? Weird. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's see, now what? I mean, I did want to try a pacifist route and see if that gives us anything different. Do we have time to do that? I guess we have time to do that if we, like, speed through it. Do we start another game? What to do from here? I guess let's try a pacifist run? Or I guess we could maybe call it here, but it's a little early. I think we can keep going. Alright, I guess let's start again. And also let's see if the opening dialogue changes. Radio, I don't know if you were ever here for this opening. I know that it will start well. So the first time you go through this game, you don't know who these people are. And the names are just question marks, and they get filled in after you discover things. This is how the game starts. But then once you unlock Ghost Mom, then she appears here. Alright, what do we want to do with this route? Oh shoot, wait, no, there was other things that I wanted to try. Hang on. Because last time we had ended up on a route where, like, you could do both. Like, we had both Murray and the Major's romance options available here, apparently. Let me just go back to this. Would this actually work? Can we actually romance Murray on this route? Oh. Did we have that conversation with Murray in this route and I just completely skipped over it? Because I don't remember that happening this route. But I guess it must have. Oops. I didn't even notice. Sorry, Murray. We had a whole moment that I completely missed. She doesn't seem pleased. Yeah, I know. Her romance route is kind of interesting. Because the thing with Murray is she's like... She has these, like, ideas about who she is, and she's very reluctant to change that view of herself and to change herself from that view. And she sees herself as this very, like, you know, strong, independent woman who, like, stands on her own and doesn't need anyone. And, like, the idea of relying on someone or of, like, being in love with someone is, like... scary to her. So she's very opposed to the idea of romance. So it's interesting. I feel like she's at least a little bit ace. Or arrow or something. Like, it's interesting because her romance with the Major is, like, way more intense than her romance with Auric. So it's funny to see those, like, different flavors of romance. Is the Major still going to ask me to her room after I've done this with Murray? Is she? It seems like she is. Oh no, it looks like she's just talking about them this time. Okay. Okay, that's good. 'Cause I feel like she probably heard that conversation. And if she knows that we're with Murray, she's not gonna. Or no, is she... Okay, no, no, no. Okay, we're all good. Um, I mean, I guess should we just keep going on Murray route? We can see the Murray ending. So, okay, my plan originally had been to do all of the romance routes in extra fast mode after I've kind of finished the other stuff. So you know what? Maybe we should just go back to doing a pacifist route. Let's do... Sorry, I keep like reloading, but yeah, let's try to do a pacifist route first, and then we can just fast forward through all of the romances. I think I won't do that this episode. We'll do that next time. No, don't continue, don't continue. Blah, blah, blah. How do I start a new game? Oh, whoops. Did not mean to completely close out of it. I keep forgetting that that does that. Oops. Can I, like, not start a new game when I have one in progress? I have to be able to, right? Okay, yeah, begin. I just clicked the wrong thing. My bad. Alright, so, what do we want to do with this route? We want to do a pacifist run, but what do we do in the meantime? I had a couple of potential ideas. One thing I was thinking is maybe seeing if we can spend time with Rayanne on the pacifist route. Because for the most part, I've only really spent time with Rayanne on her romance route, which requires you to be violent, I think. When you're on the pacifist route, she doesn't really like you, and so I just kind of assumed that we can't do much with her and kind of stayed away from her. But I am curious what would happen if we just hung out with her anyway, even though she probably is not going to like us very much. So that's one option. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of... What the heck? Oh, did the game just think I was taking too long to do the dialogue option and gave me a help pop-up? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. What else could we try? I mean, we could just do a regular romance route. We can romance Murray. We can wingman Murray and the Major. We can try to do the Marius and Rayanne poly romance. There's a lot of options. I don't know. Radio, if you have any ideas, feel free to chime in. There was no time. Mal wanted me out of there. Everyone was in so much trouble. I didn't know what to...
What can I do for you? You're here for advice, but I can only work with what you know.
I'm really worried, Marion.
And what will you do with that?
I guess I'll try to look out for everyone. No temptations, no distractions. Listen to Mal, look after Murray.
Make every decision with love in your heart. That's one way to live your life. I think you may be closer to your parents than you thought.
Are there any questions that I still have? I think they didn't exactly answer why the soldiers came after us when they did. Wingman both couples, and then explore romancing Murray and the Major in the next stream. We could. I mean, okay, there's not much wingmanning to do with Rayanne and Marius. They pretty much get together no matter what. I was wondering... I have definitely been wondering about ways to break them up. Like, you notice... Oh, wait, shit. One of the things... Okay, back when I tried to go back to the Murray romance route, one of the things that I had wanted to do there was talk to Marius again, and this time try to talk him out of his relationship with Rayanne and see if it works better when I have a romance going. Shoot. That's the whole reason I did that, and then I completely forgot. Oops. Whoops. Well, I'm not reloading that again. Maybe we can do it next time. Sorry. I just had a complete brain fart there. I was like, I knew I came here for a reason. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we can wingman them and also have Murray and the Major get together. Although, like, I'm not 100% certain what the requirements are for Murray and the Major getting together. Like, I kind of got it on my first try last time, almost by accident. So, I'm not sure I know how to make it happen on purpose. I think what happened was that I did Murray's romance, and then I, like, reloaded to not go all the way with it. And then that time I got her and the Major. Very interesting. Mel and Tari gave themselves up to get me out alive. I can't waste that sacrifice. I can't wait here for them, but I still believe in everything we've ever believed in. I'm really curious to see Arik ending up with the Major. Yeah. I mean, if you want to see that, you should honestly probably go back to my previous streams. I think it was... Yeah, there was an earlier one where I did that, because when I do it now, I'm probably going to skip through a lot of it. Oh yeah, I've already done all of the romance routes in the regular route, but I'm going to do them again with Ghost Mom. Mostly so I can see the very ending, like the epilogue, because that obviously was different. Because if you don't go the Ghost Mom route, then Arik dies every time. I went through the game like 10 times, okay? I have gotten Arik killed so many times. So yeah, I've done all the romance routes. I think. Unless there are other, like, secret ones that I don't know about. But, like, I don't know what else that would even be. Like, there aren't really any other characters to romance, I guess. I mean, maybe there is, like, a Rayanne romance on the pacifist route or something weird like that. Just about to ask how many times you played this game. I think I counted 10 times before I started the Like a Spark route. And that one I've done 3 times now. So I guess this will be my 4th run of that. So that's what, 14? And that's like full beginning to end runs. I have also, on numerous occasions, reloaded from partway through. So it's actually more than that. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I'll try to do the Rayanne thing, just because that's one that I haven't really tried, even on other... It's true dedication right there. This game has taken over my brain. I want to pick apart every little branching path that there is. I want to scour this game for all of its little secrets and all of its, like, random little bits of dialogue that you can only get if you get some, like, very specific conditions. Because there's, like... Can I see the... Well, I can go back to the title. The game will autosave itself. It's fine. There's... I'm at... Okay, I guess it doesn't show the... I reckon you've earned this. Cute. I guess it doesn't show the ones that you don't have yet, but when I started today, I had 18 out of 26 achievements. I think I'm up to 20 now. So yeah, there's still some things that I haven't found. Okay, so let's try to be friends with Rayanne, I guess. Like, there's just so many little details in this game. There's so many ways that the relationships can go, and, like, the game changes in such subtle ways depending on, like, really small changes. It's just really fascinating to me. It's so addicting. I just keep coming back for more. Like, I mean, we're 18 episodes into this, and I just got that ending for the first time. Like, I think, was that what you would call a true ending? Maybe, probably. Do you think we can get an even better ending by doing a pacifist route? I don't know if we can. This might be it. But yeah, there's so many little hidden secrets, and I just want to sniff them all out. Only one way to know for sure, yeah. And just keep playing this game. There is an achievement for getting, like, all of the... I know there's one for seeing all of the like, insert art, which I have not gotten. I think there's one for getting, like, all of the routes. So, probably the game will tell me when I found everything. I certainly have not yet. I know there's plenty more. We're not really focusing on the major this time. Okay. So we don't want to fight them. We either surrender or take them hostage. I guess surrendering is technically the most pacifist thing to do, but I don't know if... I don't know. People don't seem to like that option. Marius definitely doesn't like that option. Let's just take them with us. Oh, also, not surrendering gives us more time to hang out with Rayanne, I think. I think for now I'm basically following my very first route. Amarantus live playthrough 375. Yep, that's where we're going. I am planning next episode to be the last one. So I think I'm gonna try to finish the pacifist route this time, and then, well, I don't know if we need like one or two more episodes to like really turbo mode speed run through the other romance routes. So I know for Marius's romance, he prefers if we send him away, but we're not trying to romance Marius this time, so whatever. Okay, so the thing is... Whoa, can I not... What? Huh. What happened to the UI there? Ran likes when we talk up how scary she is. Yeah, we think you killed them. You're a murderer. That's what she wants to hear. Yeah, let's actually... Yep, do your thing. Oh, whoops, hang on. I need to go plug in my phone real quick. It is running out of battery. Where's my charger? Hang on, where's my charger? I got it. Alright. That sounds like you. Capturing them was meant to... We got to keep our pride, and no one should have been hurt. It should have worked. But in the end, I look even more out of control than I did to start. Yes, Ran, you are so big and scary and dangerous. Can I actually get her to like me even on the pacifist route? That would be impressive. What if we say this? Oof. I don't like it when he says stuff about, like, undermining his authority, like... Yeah. I hope I didn't, like, screw myself over there. Hmm. Well, we're trying to be friends with Rayan. I don't know, let's... I guess we can say I'll keep an eye on them. Alright, what do we say to Marius, though? Do we say anything to Marius? Maybe we don't talk to him. I would feel so bad, though. Huh. Is she into me? I feel like she's only really into me on the violence route. Hang on. Can we actually romance her in the pacifist route? I assumed that was not possible. Huh. Huh. We can try it, I guess. Wait, seriously? You're really not her type. Lord, she came over to me yesterday and gave me this entire speech about how disappointed she was in you. Hate to say it, man. If you don't change something about you, you don't ever have a chance. Well, I'm not turning to violence, if that's what you mean. That's not happening this route. Or maybe I don't hate to say it, because you know what? I'm going to talk to her right now. See you later. uh... Which one did we say last time? I think we said depose last time. I wonder if that also contributed to our ending. Like, I don't know what this does, really. I guess let's say we're gonna confront him. Alright. Well, we're hanging out with Ryan this time. Stabby knife girl. I don't know, I guess impress me is like the flirty option. Do we wanna? I guess we might as well. Last time they left, so she didn't lose an eye, right? No, she lost her eye before that. As far as I can see, she loses her eye on every route. I have yet to see a case where that doesn't happen. I think it's unavoidable. Yeah, there's no saving her eye. Alright. Hang on, maybe we actually want to revisit this a little bit. the whole explanation about what people think happened to Marion. Yeah, so this is basically not really anything unexpected. Yeah. I was a little bit of an ass to her earlier. You're right. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Emotions were high. I felt like I fucked up, and everyone knew I fucked up. And I took it out on you. Neither of us knew quite how to fix the situation, and Reckon had to take over. So I guess in the end, he undermined both our authorities. But he's a harder target to be angry at, isn't he? Thank you for apologizing. Huh. This is new? If you're going to ask me for my blessing or something. Lord, no. But you could do with your help. This thing we're trying to have. Oh, can you get this route from here too? I am completely aware of the thing you two have going. You're not being subtle about it.
Of fucking course you do. That's not what we're talking about. Shut up, let us finish.
It's not working like it should.
Your mate is really not much use.
Oh, wow, what a thing to say about someone. That's a fair call. No, it's not fair. You cut that out. Personally, I find Marius very useful. Aw, that's actually quite a nice thing for you to say. I'm making it clear for Rayanne. If you want the best out of Marius, you're going to have to treat him like it. Yeah, be nice to our boy. The thing is, we do want you to be useful. Because you could be. I don't follow. When we were all whacking each other this morning, that was nice, you know? He's like, that was flirting, wasn't it? Marius is just like, Arik, please pick up what I'm putting down. Okay, I take this back. This was a terrible idea. An awful, dreadful, embarrassing, hideously terrible idea. I don't know what I was thinking suggesting this. Absolutely awful.
You had me half convinced with the he gets our dynamic shit, Avaroa. But I told you it wouldn't work out.
Yeah, you did. Figured I could handle it, but... Sorry for bothering you, Arik. Oh my god! These dumbasses. Alright, what should I do? This was not what I was intending this playthrough to be, but hey, we could try. I think maybe let's try to go with our original plan first, and then circle back on this. Hmm. Do I do it or not? I'm definitely gonna do it at some point. Just the question is now or later. Hmm. I think maybe let's save it for later. Anything I can help you with? Hanging out today was nice. Wouldn't say no to more opportunities for us to get to know you. For you to get to know us. Oh, so it's not off the table then. Don't know where that might take us. I do know it hasn't taken us to what I was about to ask. Sorry, mate. Never mind. I can't decide whether I'm going to let this haunt me for the rest of the night, or make an enormous effort to forget this happened. Arik absolutely understood what he was trying to say. Oh boy. These kids and their relationship drama. It's always something. Alright, we're still going with Ran. I guess we're gonna try to, help her steal the rifle this time. Feral Knife Girl always gets her way. Alright, let's get up to some mischief. I wonder if getting up to this much mischief is gonna mess up my pacifist route. Like, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just getting up to trouble. Surely it's fine. Yeah, we lost Ryan, sorry. Just a little harmless mischief, yeah. Involving stealing a gun, maybe. I guess we'll keep hanging out with Rand. If we're really just telling Rayanne what she wants to hear, then we would do the major's a problem, probably. But also this one is not bad. Let's try it and see what happens. Neither of you acted great, and guess what? Neither of you acted that bad. So let it go. Okay, yeah, she did not like that. Huh. I feel like she took that better before. Okay, no, let's... I don't like that. Alright, I guess we'll just agree with Thran then. The major's a problem. You're right.
You're such a pushover.
Wow, called out. She didn't treat you fairly. I'll talk to her. Maybe. I don't want to, but maybe I have to remind her what she's doing here. She shouldn't be able to lord her power over us like that.
Oh. Wow. Where's the... Rayanne, you're so irrational, gone?
I'm not calling you rational, but I respect that living like this is what keeps you alive.
You're not going to send her away.
I'm not sending anyone away. I can't afford to.
But you think you can talk this problem better. Come on, fucker. Take me back to camp. It's cold out here, and I'm gonna need my boy to warm me up.
Huh. I can't tell if that was a good or a bad reaction. I don't know. Was that okay? I think that worked. I'm gonna give that a save and see, just see what the third option is. What does the third one do? Just keep telling... Big game. Uh-oh. What the heck? Okay. Just keep telling her how scary and dangerous she is. She likes that, right? You're the problem, Rand.
And what'll you do about it, Mr. Love and Peace? You gonna tell me to fuck off and get dead in the forest?
I think for you to make it here, you've had to go through hell. And this is how you survived it. I respect that. But I won't have it. You're not gonna leave, and you're not gonna tear us apart. You're a team.
And what the fuck do I get out of being on your team? Am I getting anything I didn't already have? Is there anything for me, Arik? Why the fuck am I here?
Huh. I feel like that was worse. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the previous one. I dream of a scenario where asking her to take Rayanne actually works. I feel like there is no route where it actually works, but Cannot attest to which. One more helpful, perhaps. Alright, well, most of the time I have her take the major. I think let's take Marius this time. I'll miss you. Back soon.
Good.
Alright, now we're just hanging out with this crew. God, I'd give anything. Your life? Anything except that.
I'm out.
Don't go too far.
I'm going nowhere. Just out of sight.
Huh. Yes, if you wish. Which only leaves me. I feel like they were hanging out more before. Ooh. Hang on. What the heck? Is this different? Hang on. I really do not take this choice very often. Which ones of these have I tried? I mean, I feel like we should hang out with Rayanne since we've been hanging out with Rayanne. I really want to know more about the Major and Reckon's relationship. I've definitely been here before, but I don't remember what options I've taken or not. Take some me time might get me new scenes with Ghost Mom. I think I'm gonna follow after Rayanne this time, and then later on, when I am going through some of the other routes, I'll try the other ones. Rayanne, give me a moment.
Leave me alone!
Why do you think I sent Marius away? I need to talk to you. New dialogue. That's always a good sign.
Oh, I see your problem. Counterpoint, I do not need to talk to you, so fuck off. You can charm the others with your heartfelt shit, but it ain't something I need. You know what I do need?
What?
I need you to leave me and my boy alone. He's mine. You can't send him off away from me.
He's not yours.
Why can't he be? He ain't yours or Moray's, and he's for sure not his own.
He can be his own person. Come on, Rayanne.
You've got your mission, right? Moray's got the major, Reckon's got whatever. So I get Marius.
What does that leave for Marius?
Depends on what he asks for.
I mean, I think he just wants you.
I can say it with respect if that'll make it go down better. I used to have a lot. I don't have a lot anymore. Can't you find it in your heart to let me have this one thing going for me?
Rand, I want to give everyone everything that's in my power to give. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all. Just that. Huh. I feel like she would not like me to make empty promises to her. But on the other hand, let's try it. Let's try this one first. But I can't promise this. Not with sincerity.
Good. What sort of worth would it have if it was something you could do? Let's go get packed. I ain't wasting any more of my time on you.
Hmm. You say that was fruitless, but in this game you never know. Choices you make can always come back later. And it can be impossible to tell what effect something had. I'm just making my best guess. But see, the thing about Rayanne is that, like, she is very, like, kind of cold and disillusioned, but I think she wants to to believe that things can be better. So maybe if I am heartfelt enough at her, it will eventually, to some extent, work. I promise you, that applies to you as much as anyone else here. I'd make you happy if I could. You and Marius, that's your business. You're both adults.
Wait, what? That's... why? I don't want your fucking blessing. Let's go get packed. I ain't wasting any more of my time on you.
Huh. Interesting. I feel like that did something, but I don't know what. I do love this line. He's just like, oh shit. uh, what are you indeed? That's an excellent question. I mean, at the heart of it all, can't you keep love for your fellow man? That sounds so naive in the context of this conversation, where they're talking about like war and survival and shit. I mean, it's not necessarily wrong. Like, it's a fair point. But it's just, if you go out there and fight for the people who matter to you, how can they stand against you? They're all just judging him. Yeah. Alright. Game. Hello. Well, then things go to shit. Oh, fuck, indeed. Get Ryan on the ship. Oh. Alright. I don't know, what kind of story do you want to tell? She had responsibilities. She could have carried them handed them over. But she thought, who would carry these if not me? I think the answer was they could carry themselves. But they were hers. They were the most important thing she had. And she didn't think they could fend for themselves. So she stayed, frozen where she was. And she thought it was an act of service, but maybe it was an act of ownership.
And what happened to these responsibilities?
Those are somewhat similar options. They ran away. They ran from her. And she tried to get them back, and as she did, well, she had to leave, didn't she? They ran and she pursued, and in the chase she saw what she'd been closing off.
And did she give up the chase?
She's considering it, I think. I'll tell you the end of the story when I know it. It wasn't you I was worried about.
Oh, Marius enjoyed himself just as much. Good to get out and about after all, isn't that why we're here? He really does know what he's doing, even if it's been years. Suggesting he come along was a good call.
Alright. Everything okay?
There is a difficulty I am having.
Why is this new? I swear to God, this freaking game, every time, something changes. I don't think he wants to talk about that. I think Marius is okay. I promised Rand that I would leave Marius to her from now on. It's done now. To go back on that. I stay out of their business. They're doing the, oops, the haircut. You know what? Why not? Sure. You got another knife?
Another?
I don't need to displace Marius, but I'll join in if it makes you feel better. You can... I said I want to do it together. Okay, Rand?
Sure, like you give a shit about my opinion.
I take a knife from Marius and kneel to the side, so I can straighten up the parts Marius has already trimmed.
Fuck! Your hands are cold.
You just told me...
Yeah, your hands are all hot and gross, and his hands are all cold and weird. People are different.
That's fair. Nah, it's not. I mean, people are different, but what do you want us to do about it? Marius's hand is against the back of Rand's neck. I rest my hand over his. My fingertips make the slightest amount of contact against Rand's neck. Her skin is clammy, the pulse beneath fizzed and fast.
Not an improvement, men.
I...
If you don't get this damn thing chopped, I'll never see again.
What a tragedy, losing our lovely faces. I wink at Marius.
Yeah, funny fucking joke, huh?
Shh. I promise you, we'll fix this. I don't know about fixing, but we'll make it better.
You know how I can tell I've hit rock bottom? I almost want to believe that bullshit. Why does this feel so right? If you morons stop making a mess of it, I reckon my outsides might finally look like my insides.
They always have.
That's the guy who's known me a month.
You always have.
How long do you think always means?
Always. You've never listened. And how long is never? Oh, look at him blush.
Chop chop, gentlemen.
I think I should probably call the stream at some point. I was hoping we could finish this run, but it does not look like we're going to get anywhere close at this rate. Oh boy, choices, choices. I was not originally going to do the romance this time, but it seems like that's what we're kind of getting sort of nudged towards here. You can never tell where things are going, I know. Um Man, I don't know. Maybe I should not do it for now and then save it for next time. Hmm. And also, when do I end today's stream? Because we are nowhere near the end of this run. And we're definitely not finishing it today, unless I go for another, like, hour. Or unless I skip through all the dialogue. Honestly, I think this might be where we end today's stream. Yeah, I think it's probably time. All right. Well, that was something. This stream had a lot of shit going on. Holy shit. Oh, it was a cool ending though. We finally got a little bit more answers, um, and a little bit more closure, I guess. We finally got to know what the deal is with Ghost Mom. I mean, not 100%, but sort of, at least a little bit. Enough to kind of get the gist. Oh, wow. That was a lot. And we got to hug Reckon. Incredible. We did it. We won the game. Um, yeah, it's getting even more fun now that most of the story is clear. Yeah. Um, yeah, you might want to go back to some of the earlier streams if you have time and see what happened on some of the romance routes. But yeah, I'm also really surprised that we managed to stumble on this alternate version of the trio route. I will definitely be going back to that dialogue option earlier to see where that one gets me, because that's really interesting. And we definitely made some progress with Rayanne. At least we unlocked that route. I don't know if there's other things that we can do with Rayanne here. I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's just like a just kind of Rayanne like friendship route. Um yeah, there's so much going on in this game. There's so many options and like just so many little changes that your choices will just affect things in subtle ways, like way down the line, that you can never really know for sure until you try it. This game is just like written with so much attention to detail. It just, there's so much love put into it for this world and these characters. And like, you just, you know that the creator just like has these characters like living in their brain forever. I think this game was in development for something like 10 years. So like, yeah, this definitely seems like the kind of thing where it's just like, this is the creator's obsession. And they're just like in love with these characters and want to bring them to life for us. Um, yeah, it's really cool. It's just great when you can feel the passion that was put into a project. And like the way that the characters and their interactions are just so thought out and so like intricately planned and so multifaceted that you can get kind of different sides of different characters and different routes. I just love this game a lot. I'm high key obsessed with it. It has taken over my brain. Man, this game is so good. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. Next time, we're going to finish this route, and then I think we're going to immediately go back and... I think this route we're not going to do the romance, and then immediately after finishing that, I think I'm going to go back and do the romance. And at some point, I'm going to turn on fast skip so that we can just turbo speed through all of the other romance options, just so we can see how they end and how they differ on this, the Ghost Mom route. Yeah, alright, that's enough rambling for today, I think. Man, I love this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I really hope it's not, like, overstaying its welcome. I feel like I've just been playing it so many times over and over and over. And yeah, I think the people who haven't been following it are probably just like, how long is this gonna last? Like, when's the next game already? But fuck that. I'm enjoying the game, and that's what matters. So yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday of next week, 7 p.m. EST, as usual, to continue this route. Nah, it gets better and better. I know, right? More people need to play this game, or at least watch me play it. I don't know. I feel like it's just criminally underrated. Like, I just randomly stumbled across it on Steam. I had not heard anything about this game previously. It's just like, just something I happened to stumble across. And like, nobody is saying shit about it. And it makes me angry. Why is no one else screaming about this game with me? Seriously. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope to see you next time. Bye.